My name is Katie Burchfield, and for my oral history project, I chose the interview of Jason Kyle Howard. The interview was conducted by Zachary Clark Pence on June 22, 2011. The interview was conducted as part of the Queer Appalachia Oral History Project for Berea College. Jason grew up in Bell County, Kentucky. Bell County is located in the southeastern part of Kentucky along the Tennessee and Virginia lines. Jason was born in 1981. He was an only child but was raised with his first cousin Marcy, who he saw as a sister. Jason grew up with a large extended family and had interest in reading, writing, music, and classic movies. He attended a local Christian church through the 3rd grade. Religion was very important in Jason's life. His father grew up Pentecostal and his mother was raised Baptist. His paternal great-grandfather built the local holiness church in Bell County. As a young child, Jason and his parents attended a local church called Bethlehem Baptist. He joined the Pentecostal church at age 13, and as an adult, he joined the Episcopal church. Politics also played a big part in Jason's life. His mother's family always identified as Yellow Dog Democrats. His father's family were Democrat but shifted conservative in the Nixon-Reagan era. Jason identified as a Democrat and carried liberal ways into his faith. Before graduating high school, Jason was chosen for a 6-week internship in Washington, D.C. with Republican Hal Rogers. After returning home, he put all of his time and efforts into the Democratic Party. He joined the executive committee, became a state convention delegate, and was an intern at the Democratic Convention in L.A. with Al Gore. While attending George Washington University, Jason was involved with college Democrats and interned for Patrick Kennedy for 3 years. Realizing the difference. Jason stated in the interview that he wasn't the typical mountain boy. He recalled a significant memory of his childhood when he stayed up late one night to watch the show Funny Girl, which came on the Disney Channel. He was very interested in the film, and the film opened his love for Barbra Streisand. He always identified with an older group of friends. He viewed women as objects to emulate or to put on a pedestal. Jason knew he was different at a young age. His love for documentaries, reading, music, especially Madonna, and dislike for things the typical boy enjoyed proved he was not like the rest. Jason's first boyfriend was in middle school. When the word spread around among the students, both Jason and his boyfriend went separate ways. The boyfriend began dating a girl, and Jason joined the Pentecostal church. He frequently speaks about being gay while working for the Democratic Party and attending the Pentecostal church. Often the church prayed for things that he did not believe in or support. Jason recalls members of the church blaming things happening in the world on gay people. He describes his experience as religious abuse. Coming out allowed Jason to finally speak for himself and accept his own identity. After joining the Pentecostal church, Jason believed he could turn his attention to the church and pray the gay away. Don't Ask, Don't Tell is how Jason describes gay culture in eastern Kentucky and other regions of Appalachia. Although there is a presence of LGBTQ people living in the region, they often stay quiet about their sexuality. In January of 2009, at the age of 27, Jason came out to his parents. His mother initially responded with acceptance, but after ignoring Jason's wishes and telling his father, she supported his father's disapproval. Jason is now estranged from both of his parents. He married an Appalachian writer named Silas House. Jason has multiple degrees, including bachelor's and master's. He has many accomplishments, including writing for the New York Times, and he is also a co-writer, along with his husband, for the story of the music video In Your Love by Tyler Childers. Jason's interview shows multiple ways that there's diversity in Appalachia, including religion and identity, education and opportunity, as well as challenging the false narratives of Appalachians. What I've learned, people living in Appalachian regions are often socially and culturally uniform. Jason's story is a great example of how his life was the opposite. LGBTQ people do live in Appalachia, but they don't exist, meaning they've always resided in the communities, but are often silenced. In the interview, Jason calls it the don't ask, don't tell culture. Appalachian identity is complex and multidimensional. Diversity is not just about race and economics, it's also cultural and emotional. Jason's stories describing the pain and strength it took to be his true self help me appreciate how important it is to preserve LGBTQ narratives within Appalachian history. I chose Jason's story because it highlights a voice that is often missing in dominant narratives about Appalachia. Growing up gay, politically active, and intellectually ambitious in a very rural and religious community, Jason's life shows many examples of diversity in Appalachia.